Alrighty, y'all. Hello. I'm pretty stoked for this video today because we're going to be looking at some impossible saves by not just in general, but one specific goalkeeper. I think the name is Manuel Neuer or something like that. And he is from Germany. So this is a German goalkeeper, pretty famous and well regarded, I think. And I've been told by multiple people to look at this for a while. So finally coming back with some proper football insight, right? I'm having a lot of fun learning about this. Still have a mountain of stuff to even get to. But yeah, we haven't really seen anything strictly about, you know, saves and stuff like that. Might be a little less flashy, right? With any sport, you're going to have certain players or even certain positions that get kind of all the fame or all the glory. But let's get real. If you don't have a good goalkeeper, the other team's just going to be scoring all the time, right? So you're going to lose. I feel like it's a equally important position. So yeah, we're going to learn about this guy who's apparently one of the best. This will be linked in the description down below, so you can watch this whole thing uninterrupted and definitely browse the channel. That channel being Full-Time Goalkeepers. Here we go, guys. I'm excited. Okay, so that was him there. Oh, holy smokes. Whoa. How did he get his hand on that? It like barely deflected, but it was enough to keep it out of the net. That's all that matters, right? Wow. Are goalkeepers typically like, do they follow kind of like a common standard? Like, are they usually really big and tall? I would imagine, right? And you know, what do they usually specialize in when it comes to athletic stuff? Like, obviously, they still have to be pretty fast, right? They have to be able to stretch a long way. They have to be able to jump. I guess, like, I feel like a goalkeeper has to be extremely athletic in pretty much any way you cut it, right? Jeez. Dude, and you got to have speed, like reaction time, because that ball came flying. Dude, that ball came flying so fast. Same with that. See, I always forget this, right? Because I'm not well versed in the sport. I'm thinking of every goal attempt as like, you know, someone running and kicking it. And that ball, you know, being a little more predictable on like when it's being kicked and, you know, how it's going to go towards the net or towards the goal rather. But I forget, like, you can have some really intense saves and really hard to accomplish saves when we're dealing with people like heading it in or it deflecting off somebody and it going like super fast towards the net in a short distance. That's freaking hard, dude. Also, a lot of these, I mean, we're talking about pro league football. A lot of these, you know, I didn't even realize they don't really catch. They just have to deflect in a way. Now, that one he did. Yeah, but as long as you deflect out of the way. Damn, look at that. That's insane. He's allowed to touch the post and all that, right? Like he did there? Is he allowed? See, this is all new to me. Is he allowed to have his feet, like... See my mouse cursor? Is he allowed to penetrate this line here? Right? Can he like stand in here and then like lunge out at the ball? Not that anyone would even want to do that, but is that a thing? Or can he not go in the goal? I never thought of that till right now. Now I know this is a, you know, catered like highlight video showing great highlights, but damn, it seems like he doesn't let anything through. Like, wow. I feel like he's pretty consistent. He's got great reaction time, man. I think people, you know, don't realize like how much ground and how much air he covers in something like that right there. If he moves, you know, half a second later, that ball's, that's going in the goal, right? He loses there. That, like, whoa. Jeez, look at that. He was way out there. Yikes. That right there. That's gotta hurt, honestly. That ball is getting kicked at such a high speed. Damn. It'd be so frustrating to be one of those guys. You have like a laser, right? You're kicking a freaking bullet, right? Right towards the goal. And someone like this guy just totally is like, nope, rejected, dude. That's got to be frustrating as hell. Wow. That one was just straight up like, yep, get out of here. Oh, yeah, see, that was an interesting scenario. Kind of a pop fly right up like that. He's the only one that can straight up grab it. And that's what he does. Wow, okay. A lot more movement than I expected because, you know, I don't, like, I'm obviously going to start watching, but not seeing much ever. Dang, he is like really out there on some of these. He has to obviously cover a lot of ground in that kind of box. I'm sure that has a name, right? That kind of marked out right here, this box around the goal area is obviously where he would be most of the time. Obviously he can leave that, it looks like. Jeez, my God, dude, how did he stop all that? That was like, he was getting just hammered there. Multiple kicks at once. They were kicking it on the deflection right back at him. He did not budge. Wow. Right there, that guy thought that was going in 100%. He was like, oh, I just scored. Let's watch it go in. Nope. Yo, this guy's crazy. What was that? This guy finds any way to deflect that thing away. What an interesting play there. This guy's making a pass, literally, to his teammate that's going to have an amazing opportunity. And he just takes... I feel like that was really risky. Because he's leaving his, you know, base, so to say, and leaving the net... Or is it the... I keep saying the net. Leaving the goal wide open. But it paid off, because he made an athletic move here. Ready? Look at that. Jeez. Yeah, he can do that too, right? He can just kick it away. Damn, he was way out there for that. You got to be confident at leaving that goal wide open like that, being way out there. Jeez, that was a good one. Wow, he does make some catches, actually. Whoa, no way! These are insane. Those plays where you're dealing with, like, he makes a save and it deflects out and they pounce on it right away. Those are crazy. Those are crazy, where you have a lot of micro plays happening right at once, right? You know, they're basically shot after shot, like 2 or 3 shots consecutively on the goal. And he is just getting hammered right there in those scenarios, and he's coming out ahead. Wow. Dude, how often does the ball go into the audience, into the crowd? What happens when that, like, do they have multiple game balls? Like they usually do in like, obviously they do in like baseball here, of course in the NFL they do. But if that ball goes into the audience, do you get to keep it if you catch it? Or does someone go fetch it back? Or do you have to throw it back? That would be interesting information to know about that I've never thought of either. Dude, he definitely looks like he's kind of built, right? He's athletic. He's like not thin, right? You know how you can be like kind of thin athletic? He's like pretty freaking bulky, dude, right? He's pretty ripped and he's still fast. It's not like he's slow. Like he's too big and it's like strong but slow, right? I think he's very fast and can move and react quickly. Wow, he's got an arm too. That is cool, dude. That they can whip the ball like that. Yeah, see, call me crazy. I feel like these goalkeeper highlights are just as fun as all like the handling and then the crazy shots. I feel like this is just as good. These are fun to watch. Because these are so athletic, dude. To watch that ball and predict how fast it's going, how it's going to curve right in the air, and you have like a split second to determine where it's coming from and how it's going to get there. And if you miss, that ball could be going in, and you look like an idiot, right? I feel like this takes a lot more talent than maybe, a lot of people give credit for. Damn. Yo, he can whip that ball. Soccer balls are... I did it. Footballs. I'm trying. It's still hard to break. Footballs are not light as far as I know. Like I said, I want to buy one and actually like have one, right? I'm just talking about what I've seen like out on the playground and stuff when I was a kid, but I don't remember them being light. I feel like they're pretty solid. Throwing that literally to midfield, I feel like that's pretty athletic. Wow. Even those are hard. The grounders like that, when it comes really fast and it's basically skipping on the ground like that, that can be tricky because when he goes down to cup that up with his hands, that's almost like baseball, right? Like grounders are actually hard in baseball because, if you don't get that on your glove, it's going to go right underneath your feet, right? And I feel like that could definitely happen in football as well. When you have the ball going at high rate of speed, with spin on towards the ground, it can be unpredictable. So it's almost like freaky. Like, can't tell you how many times in baseball growing up, because that's why I played the most. When that ball's on the ground, it can literally be flat on the ground for like 90% of the way, and then right when it gets to you, it does like a skip up right towards your face. It's actually kind of freaky. So grounders in baseball, I was never fond of. I would have much rather fielded, when I was playing third base, I would have much rather fielded like a choppy ball that was like high bounce, because it's way more predictable. So does he play, remember, I don't know anything, does he play for like a German team then? Or is he just German and plays in a different league or country? You'll have to let me know. I mean, these names kind of look like Germany up here, right? That score, Dortmund and Darmstadt, right? I feel like that's Germany. Okay, so looking at the actual description, maybe I could have looked at that. He was born March 27th, 1986. Okay, so he's what, like 38, somewhere around there? He's a German professional footballer who plays as a goalkeeper for Germany and captains, let's see, Bundesliga club Bayern Munich. I probably said something in that sentence wrong. I do apologize. But yeah, Munich, Germany, gotcha. That sounds like he plays in Germany. People in the comments saying this guy's aura is crazy. It is. He seems very confident and strong. And when he makes a decision, he just kind of commits to it, and it usually pays off. Wow. A lot of people saying he is probably the greatest keeper of all time. I would love to hear a comment on that. I wouldn't have the slightest idea. He definitely seems like he's damn good. I will say that. You don't have to be a genius to see when someone just has that aura, right? But I could tell he knows how to handle himself in that position, is very confident in all the moves he does, and is confident that he can stop that freaking ball. That's crazy. Well, that was really awesome. We didn't even see that whole video, so if you want to watch that whole thing, link is in the description. Definitely go check him out. That was super, super cool. Great suggestions. I have so many awesome suggestions I've been getting on these football videos, so I cannot, thank you enough. It's really cool. Obviously, any ideas or suggestions, please throw them my way. I appreciate you watching. This is fun. That was fun, man. Looking at impossible saves by Manuel Neuer, a different angle than you would usually see, that I saw on the previous football highlights video that was basically all mostly like handling and of course cool shots on goal, cool goals, all that type of stuff. Yeah, this was a nice departure from that. Different side of the game. Cannot wait to see the comments on this. Appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all, have a great weekend, and I'll catch you later.